They say the world breaks everyone, but some of us are born broken. That's how I felt, like I'd been handed a life that was doomed from the start. When everything fell apart, when the last person I thought I could count on was gone, I didn't think there was anything left. Just a cold, empty world that kept kicking you when you were already on the ground. That's what my life became. A blur of desperation, of clawing my way through each day, never sure if I'd make it to the next. The loneliness was unbearable, the kind that eats you alive from the inside out. And no one saw me. Not really. Not until her. Maggie came into my life like a storm, impossible to ignore and even harder to understand. She was fierce, confident, so alive it was almost painful to look at her. I didn't know what to make of her at first. She wasn't just strong. She was relentless, like the world's punches didn't even faze her. And that car of hers? Her Triumph TR6 might as well have been her soul, sleek, powerful, and always ready to roar. But it wasn't just her strength that drew me in. It was the way she looked at me, like I wasn't invisible, like I mattered. At first, I didn't trust it. How could I? The world had taught me that people only noticed you when they wanted something. But Maggie, she was different. She saw the pieces of me I was too scared to show anyone else. And she didn't just see them. She held them, like they weren't something to be ashamed of. Like I was worth saving, even when I didn't believe it myself. Maggie isn't easy to love. She's fiery, dominant, and unapologetically herself. She loves with the same intensity she does everything else, with her whole being, no hesitation, no holding back. She's the kind of woman you can't control, the kind who dares you to keep up. And God, did I want to keep up. Being with her was terrifying and exhilarating all at once, like standing too close to the edge of a cliff and daring yourself not to fall. But love doesn't erase the past. It doesn't take away the pain or the memories that haunt you when you close your eyes. It doesn't stop the world from trying to tear you apart. For us, the stakes were higher than I ever imagined. Every secret felt like a knife waiting to drop. Every step forward threatened to pull us back into the shadows. There were moments I thought we wouldn't make it, that I wouldn't make it. But Maggie, she wouldn't let me fall. And for her, I learned how to stand again. Our story isn't a fairy tale. It's messy, raw, and sometimes brutal. It's about fighting to survive in a world that seems hell-bent on breaking you and finding the strength to say, not this time. It's about love, not the soft, easy kind, but the kind that burns, that challenges you, that makes you want to be better. It's about learning to live, not just exist. This is our story. Maggie's fire saved me. Maybe my stubbornness saved her too. Together, we became something the world couldn't extinguish. Together, we burned